Yes, you wanted to approach Ms. Crispin?
Yes, ma'am. The last time I'm here, you said I could do the other programs enrolling in them, and that would satisfy, everything as well. So, I have one step in California that's an inpatient,
Okay, here's the thing. Take California out of your mind,
and I don't know, because you don't have,
because you're not going to California until I get proof that you were in the military.
well, and what if I can't get the proof? I mean.
Then you're not going to California.
So you were saying something about the essay recovery here.
Yeah, you have to do an outpatient here.
No, inpatient.
Well, it doesn't allow me to work or bring any kind of income in.
No, you have to do inpatient if you want to do essay recovery here. It will be so simple for you to get your military documents.
I guess as you're making it to the St. Louis Road, I just don't understand why last time you said it was okay to do it that way, and now you're taking it back, requiring this information.
What I don't understand is why can you not get your military records? What I don't understand is why is Veterans Treatment Court telling me that they have no proof that you were ever in the military? I don't understand this. I don't understand why you're telling me your military paperwork has burned, so therefore there's no, on this planet Earth, nobody has any military documents for you that you were ever in the military. What I'm telling you is, what you're telling me is similar to if my bar card burns to the ground and I can't prove that I'm an attorney. You're telling me there is no government agency
There's
that would have proof that you were in the military.
thousands of troops that can't get their information and can't get
All
benefits.
right.
I
So-
personally never went to the VA, I personally never wanted benefits
Mhm.
or anything like that. Because the way they treat the troops and everything like that, I had my own money.
Okay, so
And I
I
worked
want you
hard
to, I want you to hear me because I'm internalizing what you're saying. This is what I want you to hear me. You are not going to California until you provide me proof that you've been into the military. And you are to provide them by Friday, your medical documentation that you are on oxygen.
That's fine.
And the reason why is because some days you're walking up the stairs, you have no oxygen with you.
But
Then
one
other
time
days,
I ran out
you
of
don't.
oxygen.
So that's where we are.
One time, and I ran out last time, because I ran out of
Okay.
oxygen.
All right.
Kingston only was so much.
So you give me that information, then the court will make a decision on whether or not you can go to California. And I will explain it to you clearly. You want to go to California, you're telling me you have all of these resources there. Because you say you're in the military, but everybody else is telling me you were never in the military.
Then you're telling me that's thousands of troops that can't find their information either and get benefits.
I don't have
Okay.
thousands of troops before me. I just have you.
Or is it, yes, it's an inherent problem. And no, I haven't been
So-
looking for it.
That's where we are.
I just don't understand why you're putting a contingency on that.
Well, I mean, I've told you, I can't tell you anything else. So that's where we are.
So Judge, we amended conditions for 90 sober support meetings in 90 days and for him to provide medical documentation for the oxygen and so forth by this coming Friday.
Mhm.
We have a reset warrant for this Friday.
Yes,
He's coming back here to court
yes,
to provide the DD 214 and the medical documentation. Is that
Yes.
correct? Okay, what would you like, just so that I'm clear
Mhm.
in regards to his in or outpatient treatment? that's
Inpatient
supposed to start here? Okay, and we want to wait until after Friday for that inpatient treatment to begin.
yes.
Okay.
I guess I'll see you Friday. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Put a couple of things in the file for you to look at.
Okay, let me look at that real quick. Sorry about that. Let me check. Very.
So it's-
All right. Okay. So where are we?
Your Honor, the last time we met here, you asked the veteran to provide information claiming his veteran status. Unfortunately, as the felony BTC is concerned, we still do not have a DD 214, a VA card, a service letter, anything at all regarding to any type of military service. I did receive a text message from Mr. Chrism on Friday explaining that a date of birth might have been put in wrong somewhere within the governmental system. I did follow back up just in case it did occur with the VJO who did the assessment for Mr. Chrism. I spoke to both of them. They stated that they asked him personally for his date of birth. And when they did go through the DoD records, they're still coming up empty on the fact that there was no military service for anybody under the last four of his social or his date of birth, Your Honor. So unfortunately, as of now, we're still where we're at.
All right, so probation, what are our plans for Mr. Christmas? Because I don't think the military issue is ever going to be resolved. I know you can look at it online, and I know you all have been online and it's not there.
Yes, ma'am.
And I know that there was a fire, but the fire he's speaking of is not a fire at the facility that holds the records, correct?
Correct, ma'am. He's speaking about a fire that occurred at his home. I do believe the residence also, I'm blanking on the address, but the one where you lost your two dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So-
that occurred in the fire at the military facility he did talk about last time. He was too young to have happened for his records.
Okay,
Your Honor, so I think, I guess one of our major concerns is Mr. President continues to use alcohol. So that's our major concern at this point. The original thing was, him to try to get the services to get to where he has a more supportive base, but at this point,
because here's my
No.
concern. I don't like sending, for want of a better word, problems to somebody else. So to me, sending him to California would be sending a problem to California.
Mhm.
I just don't see how that's the answer.
I know the last time we were here, Judge, Mr. Chrisman, did have he did ask about some treatment, so maybe the treatment that he was or leaning to, we can look further into. I know that there was an outpatient treatment and then there was an inpatient treatment.
All right, is there a treatment available for him maybe at Lifetime Recovery?
I could check with Lifetime, see if they have any beds available.
All right, Mr. Chrisman, Lifetime Recovery will be able to help you. I don't like sending what's considered a problem. I don't like farming work off to other people and say, oh, we can't solve this problem. So here you go. Good luck to you. And I don't think it will be fair to you or right for me.
California.
I don't think it would be fair for me or fair to you to send you off to California. And I don't even have any, much like your military records, I don't even have any documentation from California saying, oh, this is my support staff or supportive group in California. I don't have any of that.
I have it, it's through Concord, you told me the exact opposite last time we talked, and you
Yeah.
requiring this one direction.
But I have nothing. Everything that you, so far, everything,
Information today, it's got.
well, here's the thing, so far, everything that you told me, I don't have any documentation for.
Because we were going down one direction. I do have the information from Concord that I was accepted into an inpatient program in California through Aetna, which is my insurance.
But here's the thing,
I can give it to you
being
today.
accepted and actually being in the program, I don't know if I send you to California, you're actually going to go in the program. That's the issue.
I have to go in the program, because then it would be, I'm still on probation in California, so they're gonna relate it all together. So I
No.
have to go.
That's not the way it works. But if you want to give her that information, you can, and we can come back when we come back. But I want to see if Lifetime Recovery will perhaps accept him.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll check with them, especially with his medical issues. What was the other name? Remember the last time we were here? It was- Oh, San Antonio Recovery.
Yeah.
San Antonio Recovery may be another option, Judge.
All right, so we'll look into lifetime San Antonio recovery and also
Concord.
see about his California, but he has to provide documentation for that. And then it will be up to California whether they even accept you. People think when I say probation is transferred, that it's, oh, I wrote transfer and you're there tomorrow. That's not the way it works.
Yeah, they have to accept you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.